What's happening, budget builders, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy through all this crazy times. We're going to get through all of this together. So today, let's jump back into this car. Let's get a few more things tackled. Obviously, we want to work more up on this front area here. Take care of that front panel on the front. We've got a couple rust holes right here that I showed you in one of the earlier videos. Let's go ahead and take care of that as well. And then we might drag our drivetrain out and start messing with those. Real quick before we get started, I want to share a product with y'all. Now this is something that I personally use a lot, especially in the marine industry, out with the boats and jet skis that sit around all winter and stuff. Now this is one that was sent to us by Amazing. I've been using it here for a little while. So far it's done really great. This is something whether you guys are into old cars, boating, fishing, camping, even something to stick in your glove box, just in that case that once... Cool, Bubba. Glove box that once in a year you're out in the once in a year you're out in the snow or something and your car doesn't want to start. Well, you got this thing, you pull it out, you fire your car up, and you don't have to call AAA. Don't have to wait on anybody out in that cold. This one does have the flashlight. It's got a couple different USB ports that you can charge off of, and it has a 12-volt port. And your jumpers. Few specs here. It's a 2500 amp peak jump starter. It works on most all gas engines and diesels. It's got a 20,000 mAh power. Yeah. It works pretty good. You can throw it on your phone, whatever, and it seems to charge pretty good. I've used it on mine. You got the flashlight with your 3 modes, and you can charge it on any USB charger, your computer, your truck, your phone charger. Comes with your little cord here, and you just plug it into whatever. It comes in this pretty cool little, somewhat hardback box with everything in there that you need. And we're going to take this thing really quick and jump the truck off with it. As you can see, we don't even have the battery in here. Take and hook it up. Obviously, be sure you don't get your positive on anything. Click your power button. Now you know this old 300 inline 6 tower power. Got a little compression. Let it wake up there and fires right up. No problem. One of these, I got a link in the description. You get them straight off of Amazon, really good price. And if you guys want to use code BudgetBuildz, you get another 20% off. Everything that you know, realistically end up with a great product, and you go to support our channel. Alright, first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my sandpaper on my side grinder. We're going to clean our area up here where this rust is, get our cutoff wheel, cut out a nice little section, make a patch panel, get it welded in, and clean this spot up.
Big, crazy, goofy scissors.
Yeah.
There's no pair of scissors in here. That don't work crap either.
Need to hang.
Huh? Put it on.
Okay.
How much overlap like that?
Probably. We're gonna have to
Hmm?
clean it up a little bit. All right, so this is 18 gauge cold rolled steel, which is what you want to use for most body panels. We're leaving a little access here to give us our little lip. All right. I'm taking the line, right?
Yeah, you don't want to leave the... I think it's workable. I'm not sure. Once we start bending it down, we might have to do whatever we need to do, but...
Yeah, a little bit. There's this pocket. It's in this pocket right here. I literally picked the worst piece of cardboard to try to do this on. Yeah, and I don't have a good edge.
Well, you put a lot of hardener in that.
And I put way too much hardener in it.
Get it on there pretty quick.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I love it. That's going under the fender. I said, like I said, it's going under a fender.
Alright, now that we got that piece up there fixed up, down these sides you've got the goulash from where they stick the darn fenders on. And so what we need to do is I'm going to take my 5-in-1 tool. Yeah, you see this, but I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. 5-in-1 tool. I'm going to scrape it down. We're going to take our wire brush on our wheel and maybe some sandpaper or something. Get all that nice and clean and primered, so when we go ahead and throw the fender on, obviously for a mock-up, everything will look good there. And then in the near future, we'll get it painted, epoxied, and we'll be able to put more goulash on it to put a new fender on. And one thing you guys know, I'm going to try to work with the fenders, but realistically right now, I've put a few posts up on some different Porsche sites and stuff. We are looking for a decent set of fenders and a lid here. If anyone has some, this piece right here I'm going to try to work with. As you can see where the seal goes, that bit right there is rusted off and missing. I'm going to clean it up, maybe try to fabricate something to go there, because realistically the rest of that panel is actually pretty straight and looks pretty good and it's fairly rust free. I'm going to get in here, clean everything up. Let's try to get all of this in primer. Everything all inside there is nice and clean, so we really don't need to worry about anything there. But let's get this whole front section and down both sides cleaned up and in primer. And As you can see, I'm getting down here, cleaning everything up. Realistically, what I'm really wanting to do here is be sure that we don't have any kind of rust anywhere. We don't want anything to pop back through or anything. So anywhere I see the possibility of any kind of rust, just taking this, clean it down to bare metal, so we be sure we get a good coating on it. And we'll be sure probably this bottom half here, just like the original spec, we'll take our undercoating, give it a nice coat there. Rest of this will primer, and like I said, obviously we'll have to figure out that piece there. It's such a, this is a $700 piece of metal right here. It's really good shape other than being a little bent up. We'll have to straighten out and missing that piece. So we definitely want to try to make something happen instead of replacing that whole thing. Alright, now that we got it cleaned up and looking pretty alright, obviously everything I've done here is going to be undercover. But again, it's with all the prep work where, you know, we make sure we get the rust out of there, we get it converted, we get it, you know, basically for the most part I'm just grinding every bit of it I can out of there. And then a little bit of sealer that was here from the fender. Some of it will show, but there's going to be a fender on it when we're done. Realistically, we're just, what I'm trying to do here is preserve the car. So I doubt there will be another owner. I plan on keeping this one. But I don't want to have to do this a second time. You guys know how it is. This has been a lot of work so far. It's been really fun. We want to do it right and be done with it. Alright, we're going to take some paint thinner, if I can figure out how to open it. In the world. Ah! Okay, I don't know what the heck this thing is. Yeah. We're going to take some of this Crest high build primer surfacer. I've been really pleased with how this stuff does. It lays in really well, it dries in quick, and it sands really nicely. So we're going to throw some of this on here, get it looking pretty decent. We'll take some of our undercoating and hit some of the spots where I ground down, try to give it a nice even look, and see how it comes out. These are a couple of our side projects for the day.
What'd you lose?
Oh yeah. And then this one's over here. making shutters for the house. Some paper fuss, we're working on cleaning the house and cleaning all the window trim and putting shutters up. Trying to make it look pretty. Gotta do something while you stuck at home other than, well, it's not near as fun as working on cars, but you know, gotta get stuff done. Alright, time to get this transaxle looking a little cleaner. It's really not too terrible, honestly, but does have some nasty grease and stuff we want to take care of. So what I've got in a pump up sprayer is some degreaser. We're gonna get this thing all shiny and clean. Oh. And a toilet brush. This will be fun. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, and I got this headliner material down just to be sure we catch all the oil and grease that comes off of this thing. Alright, honestly, looks a lot better. Tried to hit a little spot with this aluminum brightener just to see if it'd pop a little bit, and frankly it didn't do a flipping thing. So I don't know, y'all tell me if there's something we can do to maybe shine this thing up a little bit, make it look a little bit better. But at this point, I made a mess of myself. So I'm gonna go clean up, think about this. Y'all tell me if you have any ideas, because I'd like to be able to clean the engine up too and make it look pretty good. But at this point it's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe we have to completely disassemble everything and polish to get what we want out of it. Maybe we need to tear this transaxle apart and do that. But tell me what you guys think. What kind of solutions you guys have for us. I'm gonna run aside and get cleaned up. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm David Fryburger out here. In my flip flops and my white socks. Alright, well, got a little bit more done on the car. A lot more to go. Don't worry, we're back in the flow. Gonna keep moving on this thing. Got a few parts coming in, thankfully. Got a new trunk lid. Fenders coming in. Hey, real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to Dave for sending me this sign. This thing's flipping awesome, and I cannot wait to hang it up on the wall. Hey everyone, stay safe out there, stay healthy, be careful. We're getting close, we're going to get through this. Have a great evening. Peace out, catch y'all on the flip side.